Hello, welcome to Latest Wealth. I am Kailash here. I am financial advisor as well as wealth coach. My dear friends, I have been conducting a lot of workshops, seminars, training classes on stock market and as well as wealth management. And most of the places people will come and ask me, sir, which stock I have to purchase now? Before that, my answer is, please remember my friends, if you want to invest in stock market, first step is you have to understand about stock market very well. Then, because the stock market is only the investment which is knowledge based investment. Before investing, you should know about different sectors, because every sector is having a sometimes prime period, sometimes dull period. So you need to know about which sector you are going to invest. So to help the people who have been doing the videos on about different sectors, if you have not watched previous videos, please start watch other videos, and in future we are going to create n number of videos on different sectors. Please keep watching. My dear friends, in this episode we are going to deal with finance service sector. In earlier episodes we have already dealt with different sectors. Please, if you have not watched that videos, once again start watching that videos. And in future also we are going to create a lot of videos on different sectors as well as stock market, fundamental analysis and technical analysis. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that in future every video immediately you will get the information. Let us go with the finance services sector. What is the future prospects? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? Who are the key players in this sector? What are the important points you have to note down? Let us start. My friends, why you are watching this video? Obviously, you want to know something about stock market, right? Now tell me, around 50 years back, do you think people were having so much of awareness? Obviously no. For last 50 years, scene has changed. Earlier, people were not knowing about mutual funds. People were not paying that much attention about finances. Nowadays, every person is paying a more attention towards the finances. That's where the financial sector plays a vital role in your life, like a mutual funds, insurance, bank loans, and some other financial services. All this comes under financial services. And every year it is growing at 8.5% year-to-year basis, which shows that wonderful growth rate it is showing, and which shows economy is also growing. When economy is growing, when the salaries are more, when they are getting handsome amount of money in their hands, wonderful cash flows start creating, people think about more about financials and they started investing, they started managing the money. All these areas, these players are going to play a vital role in your stock market profile. As an investor, you must know about finance, especially financial services sector. If you go into history, some of the financial sectors really they have given a wonderful returns. The financial services stocks which made people billionaire. For example, if you see HDFC and Bajaj Financial Services, really it has given a wonderful returns. So let us start. Please watch fully, don't skip anything. Let us start.
Finance services, sector group, financials, classification, commodity business. The financial sector in India has experienced a growth rate of 8.5% per annum. The rise in the growth rate suggests the growth of the economy. The financial policies and the monetary policies are able to sustain a stable growth rate. The reforms pertaining to the monetary policies and the macroeconomic policies over the last few years has influenced the Indian economy to the core. The country's financial services sector consists of capital markets, insurance sector, and non-banking financial companies. India's gross national savings as a percentage of gross domestic product stood at 30.50% in 2019. The total amount of initial public offerings increased to 84,357 crores. By the end of the FY18, IPOs reached to the US $1.94 billion in FY19, Ultra high net worth individual increased to 2,697 in 2018, and the population of UHNWI has grew by 118% from 2013 to 2018. The asset management industry in India is among the fastest growing in the world. In March 2019, corporate investors' assets under management AUM stood at US dollars 136.59 billion, while HNWIs and retail investors reached US dollars 107.55 billion and US dollars 90.12 billion, respectively. In the Asia Pacific, India is among the top 5 countries in terms of HNWIs. Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange of India attained permission from the Securities and Exchange Board of India to launch commodity derivatives trading from October 1, 2018. In FY19, equity mutual funds have registered a record net inflow of 990.87 billion. Total equity fundings of microfinance sector grew at the rate of 39.88 to rupees 96.31 billion in 2017 to 2018 from 68.85 billion rupees in 2016 to 17. The public deposit of NBFCs increased from US dollars 293.78 million in FY09 to the 319.05 billion rupees in FY18, registering a compound annual growth rate of 36.86%. In November 2018, Bombay Stock Exchange has enabled offering live status of applications filed by listed companies on its online portal and also introduced weekly futures and options contracts on Sensex 50 index from October 26, 2018. The Government of India is planning to launch a global exchange traded fund in FY20 to raise long-term investment overseas pensions funds. The Government of India has taken various steps to deepen the reforms in the capital markets, including simplification of the initial public offer process, which allows the qualified foreign investors to access the Indian bond markets. Government incentives for financial services industry. SEBI has allowed exchanges in India to operate in equity and commodity segments simultaneously. Starting from October 2018, the banking regulator has recently allowed inclusion of payment banks for better facility of fund transfer. The government and RBI have taken various measures to facilitate easy access to finance for micro, small and medium enterprises. They have launched Trade Guaranteed Fund Scheme for micro and small enterprises. Government has also set up micro units development and refinance agency for small scale industries. Overview. India is today one of the most vibrant global economies on the back of robust banking and insurance sectors. The Association of Mutual Funds in India is targeting nearly 5-fold growth in assets under management to 95 lakh crore rupees and a more than 3 times growth in investor accounts to 130 million by 2025. India's mobile wallet industry is estimated to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 150% to reach US dollars 4.4 billion by 2022, while mobile wallet transactions to touch 2 trillion by 2022. It is projected that national savings in India will reach US dollars 1,272 billion by 2019. Over 95% of household savings in India goes to bank deposits and only 5% in other financial asset classes. But landscape is changing rapidly at present.
Now let us see what are the future prospects of this industry.
Future prospects in stock market. Domestic economic growth, which has led to huge growth in industrial and economical activity and growth in incomes. Rising disposable income and desire to lead a good life. Growing urbanization. Awareness of products and services available. Requirement of basic financial services like life and general insurance, wealth management, etc. Especially for young professionals who want to secure a future for themselves and their families. Government regulators like SEBI and IRDA. SEBI means Securities and Exchange Board of India. IRDA means Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, whose rules and guidelines benefit investors and insurance policy holders.
My dear friends, now let's see what are the advantages of this sector in Indian stock market.
Advantages of this sector in stock market. Growing demand for ULIPs. This means unit linked insurance products, which combine insurance with investment. Very good and growing demand for retail finance. That means auto and consumer loans, personal and business loans, and property loans, etc. Very great demand for wealth management products because of this complexity of financial markets. Very good demand for life insurance products, which provide safety to the family of the policy buyer as well as act as investment vehicle.
Now you heard about all the advantages. You might be thinking, Kailash, only plus points? There are no minus points? Yes, my friends, as an investor, you should know about plus points as well as minus point, strengths and weakness. You should know about disadvantages of this sector. Now let us have a look about what are the disadvantages of this sector.
Disadvantages for this sector in stock market. Competition from commercial banks and PSU institutions like LIC and GIC who have access to cheaper funds. Negatively impacted by increase in interest rates as the demand for the loans decreases. Risk of loans becoming bad due to the borrowers not being able to service loans and defaulting on them.
Now you might have got some idea. Now let us see who are the key players in this sector.
Key player companies in stock market: Reliance Capital, Shriram Transport Finance, Bajaj Finance and Sundaram Finance, HDFC AMC Muthoot Finance and L&T Finance, AB Capital and Max Financial Limited.
My dear friends, hope you got good knowledge in financial services sector, and this is also one of the good sector. You can consider some of the stocks from this sector in your portfolio, so that when you are diversifying, this can be one sector which will give excellent, hopefully better results in your portfolio. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and press the bell icon and share with your friend. Thank you very much for watching. Till we meet again, enjoy every bit of life. Have a nice day and bye bye. Thank you very much.